What's up, Panther fans? You know this is Panthers 489. We got a hate week. We got the Aints. We got the Taints, also known as the Saints. And they're coming to our house. And this is a battle of two probably below mediocre teams, is how I'd classify this one. You got the Panthers here, desperately needed a win, coming in 0-2 on the season. Two terrible losses. Easily a team that could be 2-0, but that's what the NFL is. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. Look at the Lions. I think they led the NFL in 3-point losses last year, but no one's going to sit there and argue that they're a good team, or they were up there, 1-2. So NFL comes down, can't get the job done late in games, and with our coaching staff, the answer is hell no. We got the Saints coming in. They're nothing to write home about. They come in 1-1 on the season, win against the Foul Clowns, and they lose to Tampa Bay last week, to where a little questionable officiating and some things like that. But overall, the Saints are not that good of a team. They were in cap hell coming into this year, lost some talent, but they still got, Mr. Famous Jameis Winston. Got playing with 4 fractures in his back. Now, I'm no fan of Jameis Winston, but that's pretty impressive. I don't even know how you're walking, let alone playing football. It doesn't seem like a good idea, but doctors tell him he can't hurt it and goes out playing. I got to give him credit. That's pretty wild. You look at their box score last week. Now, Tampa Bay, they got one of the best defenses in the league. There's no question about that. They held Tom Brady to 20 points. But they only put up 10 points themselves. James threw 3 picks, which no surprise there. That's what Jameis does. And man, can't believe I'm looking at his box scores here. I can't believe Mark Ingram's still in the league and came back to play for you guys. So you got a stud of a running back there. Alvin Kamara is still listed as questionable for this game, so who knows if he will play or not. That's a big weapon for them. I mean, he's kind of their Christian McCaffrey, not as good, but I mean, one of the best backs in the league, no question about that. This could be, I think, a low-scoring game. You're talking about two offenses that struggle to score. The Panthers putting up 20 a game right now. The Saints putting up 18.5 a game on average. I mean, small sample size through 2 games, but I don't anticipate either one of these teams having great offenses. Defensive side of the ball, both teams have pretty good defenses. So I do expect this to be a defensive battle. I think this is a game we're going to win probably 20-14 range. Maybe, I hope we win. It's no guarantee. You lose to the Giants last week and you lose to the Browns week 1 in your own building. I mean, you can't think you're going to win shit the next week, right? Neither one of those teams are that great, especially with Cleveland's quarterback situation. I mean, they lost to the damn Jets at home last week, so what does that tell you about that team? And, in fairness, it did take a 58, 59-yard field goal to win the game for them, but still, you don't play as bad as you do in the first half, you can win that game. You don't turn the ball over inside your own 20 twice, you can win that game against the Giants. This is a game, it's a must-win for Matt Rule. I don't say it's a must-win for the Panthers because, say we win, okay, great, we get to celebrate a win. Maybe we turn this season around. Maybe my ridiculous 10-win prediction at the beginning of the season comes to fruition, but that's probably not going to happen. Say we lose, that's one game closer to getting Matt Rule shit canned. Now, this is a guy, Matt Rule, that I think would rather coach the open Nebraska job before he coaches the Carolina Panthers each week. That's just the feeling I get. And also, if you pay attention to any of the college rumors, his name gets thrown around a lot. And if his name's being thrown around, it's probably not because he's completely silent. It's probably because he's got fillers out there. So you look at a guy like that, honestly, I think he wants to go back to college. In a weird way, he wants to be fired. It's like the people that die by cop suicide. They wanted it. It seems like that's what he's going for. I don't see a guy that really wants to be in the NFL, which is fine. Take your ass back to college. but he's not going to quit. He wants to be fired. He wants to get that paycheck. I get that. And if he goes 0-3, will that be enough to get him fired? I don't think so. 0-4, maybe. 0-5, I think he's for sure gone. So either way, we're in a win-win situation here. Because I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you this as soon as I saw Matt Rule for the first time, heard him talk. This guy ain't gonna lead nobody, right? You listen to great coaches, you can tell, man, this guy can lead his team to victory. He's not a moron. He can make good decisions. He can have a disciplined team, right? Do you think the Patriots make these kind of mistakes with Bill Belichick? No, they don't. You know why? Because Belichick has his team disciplined. Don't do stupid shit. Don't lose my ball. So, I mean, looking at this game, I do think it's a game we should win. Saints aren't a very good team. We're not looking like a very good team. And so may the best shitty team win. And, yeah. And, you know, you look at this division and it's not looking too hot. You got the Saints, Falcons, and Tampa Bay. They're 2-0, but they haven't looked that great. So we'll keep the hope, and hopefully our Panthers can get a dub come Sunday. But I think that's about all for this video. So thanks for watching. Go Panthers.